Hello, my name's Margerison. I'm the writer-director of Postscript, which is a short film we're trying to get made and we're hoping to shoot. I'm hoping to shoot in June, but that's giving our producers a heart attack, but at some point during 2012. I sat down to write and I wanted to create something incredibly visual. And at the time, the thing that was bugging me and going round and round in my head was how long we'd been at war and how unaffected I was by it. That, I'm going to be in the armed forces, in my family, and so unless it's on the news, it's almost invisible. And I kind of initially didn't see how that was going to be a film, I wasn't trying to think about that, but the two ideas became enmeshed in my head. And I kept thinking about it, kept coming back to it. I also started to think about one of my favourite films, which is A Matter of Life and Death, and I love the look of that film and I love everything about it. And I started to realise that I could marry the aesthetic of that, where you have heaven is done in Technicolor and heaven is done in black and white and earth is done in Technicolor, and I could marry that idea to the different states of what I was putting this character through. So it started to become a bit of a war story, and it's basically a soldier who has just made his first kill as a sniper, and within a few hours of that he's told that his wife's been killed in the London bombing. And so we join him at that point, and when he's remembering his wife, we have one state. When he slips off into sleep, which he's desperately trying not to do, he remembers the battle and we have a different state. But I'm going to talk about the visuals separately, so we'll do that a little bit later. And that's where the idea started, and that's where it went from. It's very ambitious. We need to have a battle scene, and I knew I needed some incredible actors for it. So it kind of got put on the back burner because everyone I spoke to said, "Oh, you can make a film for nothing." And I went, "Yeah, I think we need a little bit of money." And then they'd read the script and go, "Yeah, you need a little bit of money." So, as I say, I put it on the back burner and started working on other projects and doing other things. And then I was really lucky and was able to go and spend a couple of weeks following the producer of Resistance around when they were shooting, and met the actors and was working on that. And then Christmas time I went to the premiere for Resistance, and I'd revisited the script and realised that one of the actors, Alex Deutscher, was fantastic in the film, was perfect for it. And I'm winding myself up to go to the premiere and ask the producer to read the script, and that if he liked it, would he pass it on for me. And I didn't need to do any of that because Alex was at the premiere and we were chatting, and I asked him if he'd have a look at something for me, which he said yes. I was expecting it to take a couple of months because that's what actors happens because they're so busy and they're doing so much. Instead of that, he'd read it really quickly and was up for doing it, and everything's kind of snowballed from there. Because if you have somebody that talented and that interesting and watchable, it galvanises everybody else into wanting to get this made and up and running. And so that's where we're at the moment. Alex is in LA at the moment auditioning. Hopefully he'll be back June time and we can make it. If he's working on something else, then we'll have to delay, but we are going to shoot this year. What else shall I tell you about the script? At the moment, we have two producers, Chantal and Jonathan who's filming this with me.
Hello.
And Gareth, who is helping us with the crowdfunding. And then once we've got the crowdfunding up and running and the website, we're going to be putting together the rest of the crew and the cast. So it's early days. So if you want to get involved with us, there's lots to do and lots that you can be doing.